The third largest stable coin just went almost to zero in matter of days, ladies and gentlemen. You heard me right. A lot of people lost a lot and a lot of money. Luna, which is UST, lost almost 98% of its value in just nanoseconds, ladies and gentlemen, nanoseconds. And my wife was asking me the other day, why did I think that happened? And my answer was very, very simple. All stable coins in my mind, or almost all, 99.9 of them, are just a scam, fiat scam, because their underlying asset, which is based on the dollar, is the scam itself. So let me say that again. The underlying asset, which is the dollar, is fiat. It's not backed by anything, and they print a whole lot of it out, right? So the dollar itself is junk. To have another crypto coin pegged on a junk would only equal junk. So one junk equals another junk. So if the dollar underneath asset is can be inflated, then how can you going to have a stake something pegged on it? How are you going to have something called a stable coin? It's not stable at all because the underlying asset is not stable at all. So if the one doesn't equal the other, well, I mean, if one equals the other and one is junk, then the other one's junk. It's very, very simple. And how can it lose so much money? Because the whole idea is junk. It's not like the underlying asset is based on gold, something that's hard asset. This is a soft printable paper that can be created digitally and mass produced. In the last couple of years, guys, we printed more money than America has ever made in over 100 years, ladies and gentlemen. So why did the Luna go down? Well, because it's a stable coin junk pegged on another junk. It doesn't matter if you're talking about UK dollar, if you're talking about Germany, if you're talking about Chinese, talking about whatever, if you're using a fiat currency system that's not backed by any hard asset, and it can be manipulated, it can be printed, and then you put a crypto stable coin to it, just because you call it a stable, it doesn't mean it's stable, and that's why it's junk. Now, there is one coin that I personally may get into, and I've actually owned some of this coin, and I've been collecting, I guess, interest on it, and it's DAI, which is MakerDAO DAI, and it's based on Ethereum, right? And it's decentralized, which is very, very important versus a centralized like Tether, like Luna UST, right? Which is a centralized organization. But again, I'm not really a fan of stable coins because what it's backed by is crap, right? And I could never wrap my head around buying crap and calling it a stable. And that's why I would never invest my money into stable coins. Now, I do own some DAI, and I am getting staking rewards, if you want to call it, or interest from that. But again, that's a decentralized uh, stable coin. And again, the only reason I do it is because they pay more interest than the bank down the street does, ladies and gentlemen, okay? In our today's economy of massive printing of money and almost 0% interest rate. Anyways, so a lot of people have lost millions and billions of dollars, ladies and gentlemen. It has affected the Bitcoin crash. It has affected the stock market, and a lot of people are hurt. And so these kind of things are going to push for more regulation into stable coins, which, I would never buy a stable coin myself. And if I did, which I did, but it was a decentralized, and I just put a little bit of money in there just to test it out and try to get those rewards because I wasn't getting it in my bank. Okay, not significant, just a little hair of money in there to just, to test the waters in a sense, right? But I know people that have like millions and millions and millions of dollars into these, the world's third largest stable coin, which was Luna UST, guys, which now lost 98%. So it went from $1 to like 2 cents. Okay, imagine having your life savings in that. Okay, ouch. All right, thanks for watching. Thanks for clicking the like button. Don't take no for an answer. Peace.